Western on Game Show Network.
You're watching Game Show Network.
Welcome to another Adam Curry Presents. Wow, on today's show, we are going back as Decades Galore continues. We go back to September 1984 with another edition of Adam Curry Presents. WABC Channel 7 New York. With the game of answers and questions. Jeopardy! Oh, yes. Let's get to the Decades Galore right after these messages with Jeopardy!
For the greatest tumbling dream, you're so hot, giving it all you've got. Oh, Tokyo's Day is the one big enough to keep up with your pace. It refreshes your fast fulfills solar days. Count Tokyo's Day. Count.
Even in the year 3000, the question will be, what's for dinner? The answer will be in a package that saves energy, nutrients, and trouble. A package that can last the 3-year journey to Jupiter and back and back and back. Even in the year 3000, we see the brilliance of food in cans.
John, we're impressed with your deferred compensation.
Your disability income and your pension plans.
However, Northwestern Mutual can tailor better business programs for our executives.
You're going with the quiet company?
We are. Check, please.
Our customized business plans. Another leadership innovation available only from agents with Northwestern Mutual Life, the quiet company.
They're a tough act to follow.
I know.
Peter Jennings' experience sets him apart. His knowledge enriched the Olympics. He brought a fresh view to American politics.
Better than Rother Brokaw, the Philadelphia Inquirer.
I think the best thing that can ever be said about me is that I was fair.
Weeknights, ABC's World News Tonight with Peter Jennings.
Think of it. A computer store that understands that not everybody understands.
We have classes on that.
A store that helps the first-time customer make the best choice. That loves to show and demonstrate.
See? That's all you do.
But is content to hear you say,
"Thanks, just looking."
Sure, it'd be hard to name a store like that. Except they took care of it almost a decade ago. Computerland, the one thing to know about computers.
When do you say L.A.?
I love parties. Big ones, small ones, I like them because I'm the life of the party. My idea of a good time is not sleeping with a lot of coats. I say L.A. at parties. It's a great tasting premium beer from Anheuser-Busch with half the alcohol. Sometimes it's the perfect thing to say. So I can have fun and I won't end up sleeping with the coats.
Hi, George.
Nice coat. I might change my mind. Hi.
L.A., sometimes it's the perfect thing to say.
With all their space-age technology, most microwave ovens still cook too many things unevenly. Undercooked here, overcooked there. A problem you won't have with the Sharp Carousel 2 convection microwave, thanks to Sharp's turntable design that cooks food evenly at every turn. After all, what's the point of owning a microwave if it can't even do the little things right? Sharp microwaves from Sharp Minds come Sharp products.
We have been fascinated from the beginning. As a machine, the human body remains a supreme invention. To unlock its potential, we offer SoloFlex. Simple, and efficient like the body itself, which may explain why Soloflex looks less like a machine and more like a work of art.
Run the Hat of the Month Club in a business-like way. The boss has to keep the books, organize the files, write the letters, be creative, and still keep on top of things. The boss could bring home a tool for modern times, the IBM personal computer. It can help the business person wear many hats and sell even more. The IBM personal computer. Try one on at a store near you.
This is Jeopardy! Now entering the studio are today's contestants. A credit manager from Huntington Beach, California, Claire Delaman. An elementary school teacher from Los Angeles, California, Eric Grove. And our returning champion, a technical editor originally from Hazleton, Pennsylvania, Len Strother. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Johnny. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Jeopardy. We're going to have a lot of fun in the next half hour because we have three very good trivia experts playing our game today. And you know how we play the game. I give the answers, and they're expected to come up with the correct questions. Players, as you know, any one of you can ring in as soon as you recognize an answer on the board, but I do want to warn you about our Jeopardy. If you're wrong, it's going to cost you the value of that particular answer. To help you add to your winnings, we have hidden somewhere on this board for the first round a daily double. You uncover that, you get a shot at doubling any or all of your earnings up to that point in the game. Very important to earn as much money as possible because only the winner at the end, the person leading in cash, gets to keep his or her winnings. All right, you're going to play the game until you hear this sound. That'll signify that the round is over. But now, let's get to the beginning. Pick up your signaling buttons. Don't ring in until the answers are fully exposed. Here we go. Jeopardy! And with answers ranging in value from $100 to $500, here are the 6 categories for you. First of all, geography, double talk, jacks of all trades, ships, B-movies, and sports. Lynn, as returning champion, you know that you get to select first. Good luck to you. Make it a good selection.
Thanks, Alex. I'll start with B-movies for 100, please.
The very first answer we have for you is, in 1961 movie, Audrey Hepburn's alternative to Brunch in Bed. Lynn.
What is Breakfast at Tiffany's?
That is right.
B-movies for 200, please.
The answer, Burt Lancaster film in which his only friends were feathered. Lynn.
What is The Birdman of Alcatraz?
You are right again. You're up to 300 in time.
B-movies for 300, please.
Poignant movie in which Peter Sellers turned on the TV and tuned out the world. Lynn. Oh, it's going to cost you. You drew a blank. Eric?
What is Being There?
Being There, yes. You get the 300, and you're in the lead, and you get to select.
Thank you. Could I have geography for 100, please?
Brand new category. Formerly Formosa.
What
Claire?
is...
No, you weren't first, Eric. Claire?
What is Taiwan?
Taiwan is right, yes.
Alex, I'd like geography for 200.
The answer, Dutch is still the official language in what is now called Suriname. Eric?
What is Indonesia?
That is wrong, and that will cost you. Claire?
What is Guyana?
Could you be a little more specific?
What is British Guyana?
No, that is wrong. Anybody else? Lynn?
What is Dutch Guyana?
That is it, yes. What is Dutch Guyana? All right, you get to select.
B-movies for 400, please.
Back to that category. This title describes Carol Baker's thumb-sucking character and the nightie she wore. Claire?
What is Baby Doll?
You got it.
I'd like geography. Geography for 300.
The answer is, 8th most populous country in the world, this Bengal nation was once East Pakistan. Claire?
What is Afghanistan?
That is wrong. Lynn?
What is Bangladesh?
That is the right question. Yes, indeed. You're in the lead with $500.
B-movies for 500, please.
The answer, as we wrap up the category, sensitive Mark Crowley treatment of gays marching to a different drummer. Eric?
What is the boys in the band?
You got it. For 500, taking you to 600 and the lead. All right, Eric. Go ahead and make a selection.
Let's try Jacks of all trades for 100, please.
He celebrated his 39th birthday 41 times. Lynn?
Who is Jack Benny?
Who is Jack Benny? Absolutely right. And that ties you for the lead with Eric. And that's as good a point as any for us to take a break. And we'll do that right now. We'll talk to our players and come back to play a little bit more of Jeopardy right after this. Before we go on with the answers and the questions, let's spend a little bit of time with our contestants. Claire Delleman from Huntington Beach, California. You work for a leasing company, leasing automobiles or anything?
We lease mostly equipment, office equipment, computers and such. The most interesting thing that I ever leased was an automated dinosaur.
How big was this dinosaur? Who did you lease it to?
It was pretty big. It was a museum.
Oh,
and
really?
it moves and breathes and walks and does all kinds of interesting things.
Did you get big bucks for that?
We make a nice profit.
All right. Glad to have you with us on the program. I hope you make big bucks on our show, though you don't show anything at the moment. Eric Groves, you're an elementary school teacher, and I just want to tell you that you're following in the steps of a champion who left us a couple of days ago, winning around $28,000, and she, too, was an elementary school teacher. So I want to wish you lots of luck. Good?
Yeah. I feel that she
is Lynn Struther, the technical editor from Hazleton, Pennsylvania. You like California, don't you?
I love California.
Yeah. All right. You're in the lead with, you're tied for the lead right now with 600, but you're in control of the board because you gave us the last correct question. So look it over. Look at the categories we have. Make a selection. Pick a category and an amount for me.
Let's try Jacks of all trades for 200, please.
The answer is, between him and his wife, they licked the platter clean. Down there to you.
Who is Jack Spratt?
Yes, you got it.
Geography for 400.
The answer is, first colony since 1776 to break from Britain without consent. It is now called Zimbabwe. Eric.
What is Rhodesia?
You're right.
Could I have geography for 500, please?
Okay, we'll finish off that category with this. About a third of Africa's pygmy population lives in what was once the Belgian Congo. Claire.
What is Zaire?
You're right. Nice going. And you're right into second place at the moment. Make a selection for me, Claire.
I'd like double talk for 100.
Okay, new category. Not a Hawaiian cow, but a dress worn by Hawaiian women. Lynn.
What is a moo-moo?
Moo-moo. Right.
Let's go back to Jacks of all trades for 300, please.
He didn't find gold in the Klondike, so he wrote The Call of the Wild. Claire?
Who is Jack London?
You got it.
Double talk for 200.
The answer, affirmative reply to an admiral's command. Claire?
What is I?
Yes.
Double talk, 300.
Adopted baby of Barney and Betty Rubble. Eric?
Who was Bam Bam?
Bam Bam is right, yes. Your turn to select.
Yes, could I have double talk for 400, please?
Washington's panda with pregnancy problems. Claire?
What is Ling Ling?
Ling Ling, right.
Double talk for 500.
This is a fun category. British rockers whose name came from the villain in sci-fi film Barbarella. Remember the category. Claire.
Duran Duran.
Duran. What are Duran Duran? Nice going. Yes, indeed. And you're in the lead right now, Claire. And again, I want to remind all of our players to pay close attention to the categories up there because they're there for a purpose. They're there to help you win money. Claire, you make a selection.
Jacks of all trade for 400.
His nickname was the Manasseh Mauler. We're not going to get it. Eric, I think our buzzer beat yours, and so I will give you people the correct question. Who was Jack Dempsey? All right, Claire, you select again, please.
Well, let's finish off Jacks of all trade for 500.
The answer is second-generation pop singer. He's sung on every Love Boat voyage. Claire.
Who is Jack Jones?
Yes, he sings the theme song in a popular television series. You're in the lead and rolling along very nicely. Claire, what's it to be this time?
Well, we'll have to try ships for 100.
Unsinkable for most of its maiden voyage in 1912. Eric.
What was the Titanic?
Yes, that's a strange claim to fame, though. Select again.
Could I have sports for 100, please?
The answer, what Gary Player plays professionally, Claire?
What is golf?
You're right.
Ships for 200.
The answer, merchant ship that made the trip in 1620 from Plymouth to Cape Cod. And we've got about a minute to go in this round. Eric.
What was the Mayflower?
You are right, and it is your turn to make another selection.
Could I have ships for 500, please?
Right at the bottom. At some 500 feet long and with 9 masts, the Cheng Ho was largest of this kind. Eric.
What is a junk?
You are right. And that puts you right up there in second place. You've got 2,100. Select again.
Could I have ships for 300, please?
The answer. He entertained world leaders on his yacht, Christina. Claire.
Who is Onassis?
Aristotle Onassis. You got it. Select again.
Ships for 400.
Ships for 400. Royal neighbor of the Spruce Goose, Eric.
What is the Queen Mary?
You're right.
Could I have sports for 500, please?
Right at the bottom. The boxer whose life was portrayed in Somebody Up There Likes Me. Lynn?
Who is Rocky Marciano?
No, that is wrong. Sorry. Eric or Claire? No one? Who was Rocky Graziano? Rocky Graziano, portrayed in the film by Paul Newman. Eric, you gave us the last correct question. You won't have time to select again. Put your signaling buttons down and relax for a few moments. Lynn, you've got 200. Eric, 2,500. Claire, you're in the lead with 3,000. You're out of Jeopardy. We'll take a break, and we'll come back to start you all off to big bucks on Double Jeopardy right after this. Some of our prime game... Welcome back, folks. One thing we've discovered on Jeopardy is that it's very difficult to remain a champion for a number of programs. However, right now we're about to play Double Jeopardy, and that means there's a lot of money involved. And to help our contestants win more cash, we've hidden 2 daily doubles somewhere on the board. Players, once again, we'll play the round until you hear this sound. That'll mean the round is over. If you're all set, let's play Double Jeopardy. And with about $18,000 and a little touch of music there for you in cash winnings available in this round, here are the categories for you. First of all, labor unions. 1789, a good year. Tourist traps, literature, homonyms, and TV trivia. And for the benefit of our folks at home, homonyms, of course, are words that sound the same but mean different things. Lynn, you were trailing at the end of regular Jeopardy, and so that means you get to select first. Make it a good one.
I'll start off with literature for 200, please.
The answer is, depending on the book, he could be a Jones, a Sawyer, or an uncle. Eric?
What is Tom?
Right.
Could I have literature for 400, please?
The answer, he wrote The Three Musketeers. His son wrote Camille. Eric?
Who was Dumas?
Yes, Alexander Dumas.
Could I have literature for 600, please?
Where You Can't Go Again in Thomas Wolfe title. Eric?
What is home?
Right, you're on a roll.
Could I have literature for 800, please?
The answer, Irving's bird-like hero chased by the headless horseman. Eric?
Who is Ichabod Crane?
Right.
Could I have literature for 1,000, please?
Let's see if you can do it all. Shaw's Scorched Saint. Eric?
Who is St. Joan?
You didn't get it in time. I'm sorry. Claire?
Who is St. Joan?
No, be more specific.
Who is St. Joan of Arc?
Right. That's what we were looking for. Nice try, though, Eric. You're still in the... No, you're in second place with 3,500, but Claire, you have control of the board right now.
Let's try homonyms for 200.
Hindu hierarchy or a play's actors. Eric?
What is a cast?
Right.
Homonyms for 400, please.
The answer is near or a purchase. Eric?
What is buy?
You got it.
Could I have homonyms for 600, please?
A fixed look or Ginger Rogers' partner. Eric?
What is a stare?
Yes. We had fun writing that one, by the way. Eric, you get to select again. You're in the lead now.
May I have tourist traps for 200, please?
The answer is both Ferdy Grove and the Colorado River dug this national park. Claire?
What is the Yellowstone National Park?
No, that's wrong. Lynn?
What is the Grand Canyon?
Yes, that's what we were looking for.
Homonyms for 800, please.
The answer is... Oh, we've got a daily double for you, Lynn. And you're not in very good shape right now. You've got $400, but as you know, you can risk as much as the most valuable answer on the board. In this case, that's $1,000. You tell me what you'd like to do. How much do you want to go for on this one?
1,000, Alex.
1,000. All right, you'll wind up with 1,400 if you're right, or minus 600 if you're wrong. Here is the answer for you. Didn't see the fog. Categories homonyms. Didn't see the fog. Oh, the correct question is, what is mist? Mist. Minus 600. Lynn, you get to select again. Come on, start building.
For 1,000, please.
All right. Where ships dock or what a jury consists of. Claire.
What is a dock?
No. Lynn or Eric, what are piers? Piers, a jury of your peers, or where ships dock. Piers. All right, Lynn, we go back to you. You get to make the selection.
TV trivia for 200, please.
Brand new category. Last season, this series mourned the loss of Sergeant Esterhaus. Lynn.
What is Hill Street Blues?
Right, go again.
TV trivia for 400, please.
He went from the Ponderosa to the Prairie. Lynn.
Who is Michael Landon?
You're right, go again.
600 TV trivia.
In 1970, he had a good time hour. Claire.
Who is Glenn Campbell?
Right, you got it in the nick of time. Check again for me.
Tourist traps for 1,000.
Whoa, hello. Going right for the biggie. The answer is tourists know this Catholic mission as Davy Crockett's last stand. Lynn.
What is the Alamo?
You're absolutely right. That gives you $1,000. Nice going. Now make a selection for me.
TV trivia for 800, please.
The answer is Jackie Gleason show that rejected titles The Lovers and The Couple Next Door. Claire.
What is The Honeymooners?
The Honeymooners is right, and that will add $800 to your total. A few moments ago, we showed you with $4,400, Claire, but our machinery has finally caught up. We hadn't yet deducted the $1,000 you lost when you gave us an incorrect question on the subject of Piers. But right now, you make a selection. Pick a category and an amount.
I'd like to know what 1789 is, so let's try that one for $200.
All right. The answer is Washington proclaimed November 26, 1789, this first national holiday. Claire.
What is Thanksgiving?
That is right.
Let's try 1789 for 400.
The answer is why April 28th was a bad day for Captain Bligh. Lynn.
What was the day of the mutiny on the Bounty?
That's right.
TV trivia for 1,000, please.
The answer is in court, he'd always make mincemeat of Hamilton Burger. Claire.
Who is Perry Mason?
You got it. And you're in the lead, 5,400 to 4,700 against Eric. Play.
Let's try tourist traps for 400.
Seaside resort that has a monopoly on East Coast gambling. Eric, you were first.
What is that?
Hold it.
That's right.
All right, then we'll go to Claire because Eric rang in. Go, Claire.
What is Atlantic City, New Jersey?
That's right, and I should mention a point here now for the benefit of our home viewers. Our contestants are instructed to wait until the answer is up on the screen before they ring in. Players, we've got about a minute to go in this double jeopardy round. Claire, make a selection.
1789, 1,000.
Whoa. Now totaling over $1 trillion, it began 11 days after Treasury was established in 1789. Eric.
What is the national debt?
You are absolutely right on that. Now it's your turn to make a selection. You're trailing by 100.
May I have tourist traps for 600, please?
The answer is since 27, stars have made good impressions at this Hollywood site. Eric.
What is the Man's Chinese Theater?
That is right, yes, and you got it in before our buzzer.
Could I have labor unions for 200, please?
Brand new category. Notorious labor leader missing since 75. Lynn.
Who is Jimmy Hoffa?
You're right.
Tourist traps for 800, please.
The answer? A thrilling destination for tightrope walkers and honeymooners. And Claire.
What is Niagara Falls?
You're absolutely right. Whoa, we're out of time. That means the double jeopardy is over. Claire's in the lead with 6,600. Eric's in second place with 63. And Lynn with 1,600. You're out of double jeopardy. In a moment, you're going to be into final jeopardy for the championship. Remember, only the top dollar winner gets to keep his or her earnings, but the runners-up are going to receive some great prizes as well. Johnny, tell us about them.
Well, today's second-place contestant will receive the East Wind Recliner. Deeply cushioned back and seat, graceful curves and shaped rattan adds a sophisticated beauty in this action recliner furnished by Action Industries Incorporated. And Landy's Silver, a 4-piece lighthouse coffee and tea set with matching serving tray, crafted in heavy-quality silver plate and designed in old-world elegance from Landy's Marketing Corporation. And our third-place contestant will receive World Book's 22-volume encyclopedia, including research guide and index volume. Easy to use, easy to read, and easy to understand from World Book. And now let's go back to Alex Trebek.
Just a reminder that if our runners-up are tied, then second place will be awarded to the player who was leading at the end of the previous round. We've got a break coming up in a few moments. You're going to have 2 minutes approximately in which to write down your wagers, how much of your winnings to this point you are willing to risk today on Final Jeopardy. And the category is U.S. Presidents. Think about it, make your decision, and we will be back to play Final Jeopardy for the match right after this break.
Why does everyone love the new Game Show Network?
The emotions, they're just so contagious.
I always love just watching people spaz out.
It's exciting. It's fun.
I sit in front of the TV, I scream out the answers.
That's right, you're wrong.
I'm addicted to game shows.
Needlepoint is marvelous there.
Everybody wants to win.
I love to win.
Game shows is where it's at.
Tune in to Watch, Play, and Win on the all-new Game Show Network.
Let the games begin!
Betty White talks about passwords.
I loved all the passwords. Mwah! It was such a major part of my life. Soundlessness.
Silence.
Silence.
Oh, I protest because soundlessness is 3 words.
Oh, it's only a game. And it's still one of the top games, I think, in the world.
Get in on the fun. Watch Game Show Network. Charles Nelson Riley talks about game shows.
I love going to do game shows. You don't have to be too smart, a little clever.
The Eskimo said, if I don't have blank at least once a month, I go crazy.
Man, looky.
Charles.
Well, actually, that's not the name for it in Eskimo. It's Canuck.
I had a wonderful time, and these people became my friends for life.
What a show! Get in on the fun. Watch Game Show Network. Gene Rayburn talks about match game.
The question we were asking a contestant one day, cuckoo blank. And we thought they'd say cuckoo clock and cuckoo bird or whatever. And this woman said,
Cuckoo, friend, and Ollie.
cuckoo friend and Ollie. Bill Daly was laughing so hard he literally fell out of his chair. We just became unglued with laughter.
Get in on the fun. Watch Game Show Network.
If you can boil water, you can cook a meal for someone who can't. Your local volunteer center can show you how easy it is.
What was Alex's first game show?
I don't know. That's another trivia quiz, another brain teaser. We promise we'll give you the answer the very next segment.
Okay.
Got Jeopardy coming up right now. Final Jeopardy. The category is Bing! U.S. President. Okay, put your thinking caps on. We've only got, 42, 43 choices, so good luck.
What's the answer?
I'm not telling.
I'm asking Teddy.
Oh.
Celebrity secrets revealed. Tattletales heading toward a TV near you later. Now you won't want to miss a full-fledged shark attack. That's right. Card Sharks is next.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is it, Final Jeopardy for the championship. Our 3 players have written down in secret their wagers for Final Jeopardy. As you know, contestants, I'm going to give you the Final Jeopardy answer in a moment, and you will then have 30 seconds in which to write down your question. Be sure it is in the form of a question. The category is U.S. presidents. The Final Jeopardy answer is adventurous 26th president. He was first to ride in an automobile and an airplane. Good luck. Players, time's up. Put your pens down, and let's find out who today's winner is. Lynn Struther, you were our returning champion. You were in 3rd place going into this final round. You had $1,600 to invest. Adventurous 26th president. He was the first to ride in an automobile and an airplane. You said the Final Jeopardy question is, who was Theodore Roosevelt? That's absolutely right. Let's find out how much you wagered on yourself. $100. Oh, you weren't too confident in this category, but you wind up with $1,700. You could remain champion on Jeopardy. Eric, you had $6,300. You were in 2nd place, and you said the Final Jeopardy question is, who was Teddy Roosevelt? That's absolutely right. How much did you wager on yourself? $5,000. Gutsy move. That takes you to $11,300, and you're in the lead right now. When we go to Claire Delman, you had $6,600. What was your Final Jeopardy question? Who was Roosevelt? You didn't say Teddy Roosevelt. There are 2 President Roosevelts. I'm sorry. I'll have to rule you incorrect on that. I'm sorry. Let's see how much it cost you. $1,050. That means you wind up with $550, and as a result, Eric Groves is our new Jeopardy champion. Congratulations to you. You're going to come back on our next program to face two other players. You defeated both our ladies today. Thank you very much for tuning us in, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time around on Jeopardy, have a good one. So long.
Some of our departing contestants will receive Drug Doctor, the steam carpet cleaner with the vibrating brushes available for rent nationwide. Remember, there's only one Rug Doctor steaming mad at dirt. Glade Spin Fresh. If it's time for fresh spin, fresh roller in your bathroom, try Fresh Bouquet from Glade Spin Fresh. Canka helps stop mouth and canker sore pain fast. Its soft tip applicator coats and protects against further irritation. Canka from Blistex. A Kirsch catalog gift certificate with which you may select sheer and stylish pleated shades designed to save energy without sacrificing beauty, made of aluminized fabric by Kirsch. And naturally fresh dressings, sauces, and dips manufactured by Eastern Foods Incorporated. We blended nature's best naturally. Jeopardy is a production of Merv Griffin Enterprises, distributed by...
For the greatest tumbling team, you're so hot, giving it all you've got. Oh, Coke is it, it's the one big enough to keep up with your pace. It refreshes you fast with your solar taste. Coke is it, Coke.
That's our show for you today. We'll be back next time for another edition of Adam Curry Presents. Tomorrow's our Decade Special Fever Chat. We'll see you then. Good night, all.
Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken?
What do you got here? This has been a presentation of Adam David Keppel Curry Production.
Husband Bob.